Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about something hot. Peppers. So when I was younger, I wouldn't even eat bell peppers because I often associated peppers with being hot and burning my mouth. But as I got older, my brother became a chef and started cooking a lot of dishes with peppers in them, and from that, I really started to gain a love of peppers. I love peppers. Again, I love them in different dishes. I even love them by themselves. And like probably everyone else knows, I now know that there are so many different varieties of peppers with varying degrees of heat. Now, the heat from a pepper comes from a chemical called capsaicin, which naturally can only be found in chili peppers. How capsaicin works is it's a molecule in this chemical that hits the transmembrane protein TRVP1 in our bodies, which is responsible for heat and pain reactions. So when the capsaicin hits the TRVP1 membranes in our mouths, it creates that burning effect. Now, a common misconception about peppers is that all of the heat and capsaicin is stored in just the seeds of the peppers. And while this is partially true because a lot of capsaicin can be found in the seeds of peppers, there's also capsaicin oil in the flesh and body of the peppers. So if you have a significantly hotter pepper than a bell pepper, you are still going to feel the burn even if you remove the seeds. So now I've talked about where peppers get their pep, I'm going to talk to you about how different peppers compare to one another in terms of heat. The most commonly accepted method of measuring a pepper's heat is the Scoville scale. And what this is it's a scale where the pungency of heat from a pepper is given a numeric representation called a Scoville heat unit, or an SHU. And then the way that they measure this and the heat of each pepper is by using a method of high performance liquid chromatography, which accurately allows the scientist that's doing the study to measure the amount of capsaicin that can be found in a particular pepper. For example, common bell peppers, like I mentioned previously, have no significant heat because they have very little capsaicin. So this makes them the basic baseline 0 for the Scoville scale. The juicy little waxy yellowish green peppers that are commonly found in Italian dishes, they often come with pizza. They're also the little green peppers that you find in Olive Garden salads, are called pepperoncinis, and they fall into the 100 to 900 SHU range. Other peppers include the jalapeno pepper, which is 3,500 to 5,000 SHUs. Cayenne peppers typically fall into the 30,000 range. And then you have habanero peppers, which range between 100 and 350,000. Most of the time it just depends on the size of the pepper as well and how much capsaicin is contained in that pepper. An interesting fact, the hottest pepper in the world as of February of this year is the Trinidad Moruga scorpion pepper, and it has an SHU rating of 2,009,231 SHUs. This pepper superseded the 2007 previous champion of hot peppers, which was the Nagabut Jalakia pepper, also known as the ghost pepper, which fell around 2 million SHUs. Today, you cannot get peppers like the Trinidad Moruga scorpion pepper commercially, but you can get the Nagabut Jalakia. So to me, the Nagabut Jalakia is more of a threat because you can actually buy it to put into items. I don't know if that made any sense to you. Anyway, because I love so many different types of peppers and I just love the burn that they give me, I've picked up a few things that have helped me combat the burn of different peppers. The first, and what I find to be the most common way to get rid of the burn from a pepper, is by drinking milk or eating some type of dairy product. The reason that these dairy products help combat the burn is because the milk protein that they contain works to break up the capsaicin protein, and it acts as a natural, not capsaicin protein, but as the capsaicin, and it acts as a natural detergent to clear the TRVP1 membrane of the capsaicin oil. Another way that you can get rid of the burn from a pepper is by eating a carbohydrate. In many Mexican restaurants, you'll find that a lot of spicier dishes or dishes that include a lot of peppers will come with plain rice or a bread like a tortilla and a pita. And this is because the carbohydrate absorbs some of the capsaicin oil, so not as much of it is hitting the TRVP1 membranes, which almost counteracts the burn of the capsaicin oil. Another method that you can use was recommended to me by a chemistry professor, and it's just simply eating sugar. This does the same thing as the milk product. It helps clear the TRVP1 membrane and helps absorb the capsaicin. On top of tasting really good, capsaicin is really good for you. It helps lower the risk of cardiovascular disease by lowering blood pressure. It helps maintain digestion and can even help build up your stomach lining and help prevent ulcers, which is kind of funny because a lot of people think that these peppers and the spicy capsaicin in them deteriorates and gives your stomach ulcers, but it's actually the opposite. Peppers are really great too because they have a lot of vitamins A and C in them. And there are so many more health benefits of just eating peppers. So for an overview of this video and some more information on the wonders of peppers, please check out my blog, which will be linked in the comments bar below. And if you have a topic that you would like me to talk about or cover in my next video, please let me know. Thank you.